Speaking of creation, obviously on top of that, I'm an incredible artist. I'm kidding. I suck.
Oh my
But I was
Dude, wait, can we sidebar really quick? I
yeah,
am like the biggest fan of your art, man. Like
thank you.
you sent me that piece, and I literally stared at it for like an hour. I was like, dude, this is insane. Because like I
So
said, I've been watching since the Black Books like years ago, man. Like
thank you.
it is insane.
Dude, I saw a tweet of yours that said that you would like nothing more than to be a good artist, or that you want to be an artist, right?
Yep.
I was you. I'm like, my mom's a really good artist. She's
I'm
like
not
really good.
artistic at all.
No, but I started out the same way, and if I can offer you some advice as to how to get started, like it would take me a day and a half, 2 days, or maybe never to be able to draw somebody's face. Like I can't do that. Like right, just out of my imagination, I can't do the cartoony. That's easier, but to draw somebody's face, I'm not an artist like that. But I always felt as though I was an artist. So for some reason, graffiti came across my plate, and for some reason, I understood it. Graffiti, if you start, you would become a better artist because of this. You know how to draw a letter already. That's the number one thing. You know the shape of the letter. You know what it's supposed to look like. And for you to bend an A to have one left side be more round than the other, that's just something that your brain can understand and can put on paper. And little by little, you start to develop this thing called style in graffiti. And then little by little, you start to add shapes and colors and that's how I learned how to be a decent enough artist to where I can hold my own in certain categories. But I started when I was 15 years old. I am
I was about to say,
40.
how many years do you think it took you to get to where you're like, wow, I'm pretty good at this?
So I started drawing girls' names in 8th grade. So I was 13 years old.
Like loose leaf paper, just like giving it to them.
Yeah, dude, it's the easiest icebreaker, baby. You know what I mean? Like look what I made for you, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Hector. Look at this.
Yeah. What's up? Here it is. This is my beeper number. No, can I have a beeper?
Oh man.
But anyway, I was 13 years old, and that. I wanted to break the ice, and I wanted to be an artist because I saw drawings and I liked. There's something about a drawing that I said, I wish I could do that. Anyway, that led to that, and then once I started 13. By the time I was 17 is the first time I ever painted a wall. I wanted to make sure that I was good enough on paper before I went and tried spray paint, because I was so committed to being good at that particular thing that I went down that route, and I was like, finally. And then from 17 till 25, I painted very regularly, trains, walls, I mean, you name it, rooftops, skies or billboards and shit. And after that, I was a grown up, right? I said, if I get caught, I work in a corporate environment. No, I didn't have Olivia until like 4 years after that, when I was 29. Okay. But I wanted my job. I wanted to continue to make money. I like my lifestyle, and I wasn't gonna, risk it. Anyway, I wanted to give you that piece of advice. If you start drawing letters, man, I'm telling you, you will become a better artist, because your brain already understands how to draw it. It's just modifying it to be something else. And color, it's something that is appealing to everybody. And there's no rules to graffiti either. Well, there are, but you won't worry about that for a long time.
I mean, I tried it a little while ago, maybe like 5 or 6 years. It was just like I don't know what it is, but I was like in the same boat as you. I'm just naturally drawn to graffiti and like cartoon style, things like that. And I tried it for a really long time, but I was just never. I guess I was expecting too much of myself, probably, and I was just like never getting to where I wanted to be at. So I quit eventually.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're doing the YouTube thing right now.
I got more important things going on right now.
Yeah, well, yeah, don't give up on it. Like you should chase down the things that you're passionate about, and you live a happier life, in my opinion. And
it's just it's tough, because my older brother is the most artistic human being I have ever. Like his ability, because like you said, you can't draw a face if you're just like thinking about it, right? He will sit down and draw a perfectly symmetrical, beautiful woman in like an hour, and it is the most incredible. Like he'll make up superheroes. I'm
jealous.
I grew up like stealing the things that he would draw and like hanging them in my room.
Yeah,
like that's where it came from my love of like art and stuff like that. But I guess I'm just like aspiring to be him too much, and it's just like unrealistic.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that though either. You know what I mean? Like it's good to be inspired. It's good to be that. It's not good though when you think so highly of the person that you admire that when they quit vlogging daily, you sort of give yourself a break.
Just full circle back to the
Full
Casey
circle.
Neistat. I like that.
Yeah,
That's a good segue right there.
Yeah, so again, from a content creation standpoint, I'm glad that you're doing it. It makes you a more valuable player. Maybe not necessarily in the field, which you already are, but it definitely offers a little bit more when it comes.
That's more appealing.
Yeah, more appealing to an organization that's trying to pick somebody up.
It's been so fun, man.
I'm the king of keeping the players that I've worked with for a very long time just because they're good at content. And a lot of people don't like that, right? They don't like that I'm still friends with MboZe, even though sometimes he's a little lazy or super lazy. Maniac, same thing. Obviously, he's obviously he has his own shit going on. But again, everybody goes through certain things in their lives that don't necessarily that. But if I need them for content, they're there. And as long as they can make the majority of the people laugh, I couldn't give a fuck less what those 15 people think ever. I've done a really good job at only caring about what my peers think and the people that I admire. Otherwise, like, why am I doing this, right?